Yo, yo, yo. It's 3 seconds after the last video ended. Let's roll. Like I said, we had some trouble with the one reborn. Where am I going? Oh, last tombstone. Yeah, see, now we have first floor, we can go to Amygdala. We have second floor, we can go to Mensis, and we already got the light here, so we don't even need an... Okay, we're good. Second floor, on our way to Mensis. Last video, I had a loose plan of what I wanted to do. None of that involved dying twice to the weirdest one reborn fight I've ever had in my life. It is what it is. We eventually figured out that there's a magic trick with an elevator. You can't defeat the one reborn unless you send the elevator a certain way. And we got it done. We got a very, very important rune, one of the most important runes in this game, I think, by talking to Patches and exhausting his dialogue and being triple sure we exhausted his dialogue. And that was downstairs. We're now moving on to Mensis. I'm going to kill Micolash. I'm going to pick up some blue elixirs. I'm going to pick up a beast blood pellet. We're going to win fights by avoiding fights. We might go invisible to run past the voodoo ladies. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to be a party. Here we are. There's no lamp when you start at Mensis. They've moved it a little bit away. Now here's a thing. I want this. Remember we picked this up in Bergenworth? And I want this. And I'm going to kill this guy. And these ones are tough to kill. And if you don't kill them with fire, parasite worms jump out of their body once they're dead. And right there. Oh shit, gotta move. That was close, I was stuck. So yeah, they can puke on you, they can shoot worms at you, and they have lightning, and when they die, the worms come out. Isn't that a song? The worms come out at night? I don't know, maybe. Just kidding, I know what the song is. This is bloodstone chunks, which I want. You can see our weapon sucks balls for the most part still. It takes 300 hits to kill a bunny rabbit. Okay, the lamp is just ahead, and this is the part of Mensis where the brain with body piercings does long-range blood attacks. So, I have the Frenzy rune on. This is the one we picked up in the Forbidden Woods. It's going to slow the Frenzy build. I also dumped the insight I have, even though I just got more magically. I wasn't paying attention, I forgot why that happened. So I'm going to take a blue elixir so I can run past these wolves. You saw how hard that one is to kill. I don't want it to puke on me. I don't want it to electrocute me. And there's 3 of them. So the blue elixir will help me not be noticed by them, but the brain will still see me just fine. Which is why I have sedatives. I'm going to run. See how slow that frenzy meter is building? That's because we're fucking smart. And we're fucking smart on top of smart. Now at this point, I don't care. You're not getting frenzied anymore. I don't care if my blue elixir wears off. It doesn't matter. There are yetis here, yet there is no snow. If you still want bloodstone chunks, there is one behind that yeti, going up towards this building. Go to the left of the building, and tucked in one of the corners is another one. I want to get out of this goddamn area as fast as possible. My weapon that I want leveled up is already beyond the point of bloodstone chunks. I could use some for my pistol. I don't care enough to go everywhere and get everything because that's a lot of nonsense out there. And I don't need sedatives anymore. But I still want blue elixirs handy. Now this is the worst room in any room history of rooms. Fuck. I go off to the side like this because the spiders will trigger once you get to a certain point, and that's something you just don't want to fight on a blood level 4. Should be Madman's. Yeah, buddy. Okay, so the strategy here is jump, roll, and keep running. Now the spiders are triggered and they will chase you, so just keep moving. Now up ahead is somebody named Edgar. Edgar will kill you faster than you can say diarrhea, so about right here, I want to hit a blue elixir. Don't want to fight him, and I don't want 400 spiders coming behind me. And that's how quick you can die. Did you say diarrhea? No, you didn't, because he killed you too quick. And he emotes, which pisses me off more than anything. And that really sucks, because I only have one more blue elixir, and we were so close to the next lamp we would have not had to do this shit again. But here we are again. So, I will put sedatives on once again. I will do that once again. Fuck it. And I will run once again. Try not to get too close to them. It's not that you become invisible, it's that they don't notice you as easily. I hook a left there because that one is prone to chasing me. So now I don't have invisible juice to run past Edgar, but on the other hand, he saw me plain as fucking day anyway. So, alright, at least these things reset. If they didn't reset, I would quit the game and never play it again. And that's the thing, we are at a blood level 4, so even that little attack he sprayed me with his cologne, his Axe body spray, I don't know what it was, we're dead. So now we gotta try the same thing running right at him visible. But, as you saw, does it really fucking matter? The whole goal is to whoop whoop him. That's better. Maybe I should have saved my blue elixir. Trust me, keep running, because he is chasing you. Down the first set of stairs and make a right. There's an elevator here. Just take it down and don't look backwards, and Edgar can't hurt you. Off the elevator, and there's going to be a lamp, and now feel free to die all you want, because you'll start right here. We don't have to run through that frenzy bullshit anymore. And you could just take the elevator back up. It's all good. Now, I like to send it back down, like I said. Alright, this area is weird. I don't really get what Murgo's attendants are about. 99% of the time they don't do anything to you, but every so often they get pissed off and just... I don't know. Dude, whatever. You don't have to worry about them. You can kill them for farm X's if you'd like. There's a beast pellet tucked over there. I am in haul ass mode, so we're going to tuck behind this mirror and pick up blue elixirs. I wasn't sure if I was going to do this, but since I am wasting them doing shit, we're going to do this. Now, look at Voodoo Woman, and there's another one over there, and hiding in the shadows are a couple of those little, I call them Easter bunnies, because they remind me of those hollow chocolate Easter bunnies I used to get when I was a kid, when anyone gave a shit about Easter, that, you know, whatever. And they shoot crossbows at you. I mean, this fucking area sucks. So this is what I like to do. Jump down and roll. Go to the, around the column here. Now be careful, because there's holes in the floor. You can run right off the edge. So I like to run about here, and run straight at this lady and around to the right in a circle. And I fucked up. I'm telling you guys, the last episode, overlapping into this episode, things are just going wrong. And I guess it's unrealistic to think it would go perfectly, but I feel like somebody switched a lever and put this on max bullshit. No big deal though. Like I said, this is why we get the lamp. Can you imagine dying to Edgar and then running back, making it, not knowing this was here, and then dying at the end of that shit, having to do it again? Fuck that, dude. So now we're going to make a straight shot. We don't have to go jumping off ledges. Move it, you little fucks. It helps if you get pissed off and say insulting things to these people. Alright. So we're going to try that again. She's supposed to hit me with her sword, not the stupid chain that's going to stop me in my tracks. So run at her. There you go. Loop around. Tuck in this side of the elevator. Make sure you hit the button. The crossbows won't hit you. You see what I'm saying? That's the way it should have went. Ugh. Hate this level. So bird in a cage doesn't offer anything but blood echoes. Birds that are dogs, dogs that are birds. You can kill them if you want, just to get some stuff, just so they don't chase you. I don't know. You see the dog just doing this? Do you see? Even I fell for it. Alright, new plan. Fuck this game. Fuck telling you guys anything. I'm just gonna do what I do. My whole goal here is to pick up a gem, put it in my fucking weapon, and go kick the living shit out of Micolash. And I'm not fucking around anymore. Fucking dogs that look like birds. Birds that look like dogs. The fuck? Remember when you were kids? I don't know if you did that, but the gummy bears, you would like carefully, surgically bite. Oh, I forgot to get that. Bite the head off like the red one and then the white one, and then you'd switch the heads, and you'd, yeah, that's what somebody did here. I don't fucking get it. Move it! I almost wish those guys had rabbit ears. That would be the best thing ever. Because they already remind me of those Easter Bunny candies. Which reminds me, Easter's coming up. I haven't had Easter candy in 500 years. Alright, well that wasn't the way it should have been, but at least it wasn't the same nonsense as the first try. Alright, fuck this shit. Fuck it. You guys figure all this out on your own. Dogs are birds, birds are dogs. I don't give a fuck. A very important thing to do here, because you don't want what's happening to me to happen to you, is just ignore everything, go over here to this elevator, and send it down. This elevator is going to be right by that lamp we just spawned at, so instead of going upstairs and running through all that bullshit again, you just get in the elevator and you come right up here. This is the way. Fuck you. Thanks for the pebble, bird dog. Now over here is a gem, and this part's funny, because when I first found this, I used to run and jump, and I wouldn't make it in the cage, and I would drop straight down, and sometimes go off the edge and die. I found that walking and doing this will do it. Then I was watching my friend the Danish Destroyer do this, and I was trying to explain to her how to do it in a chat, and she figured out this. Epic, dude. Fucking epic. You don't need to dodge, run, nothing. You just fucking walk off the edge. I can hear you laughing. And I will find you. I don't know, dude. Blood level 4. I told you. But do we die to a bird or a dog? Or is that 1 point for both? Or 0.5? Oh, I gotta do that. That's death counter. So see, this is what I'm saying. I did that on purpose to show you. Now this is here. It just gets easier and easier if you know where the lamps and which elevators to trigger and why. And as usual, send it back down. Now I think I made a mistake. Fuck that thing. I'm looking for that guy. See how I moved? See how he's just a constant forward thrust attack? It'll just stagger lock you forever. So you cannot stay there and try to out-hit him with the move. What I wanted to do was go put this gem on my weapon before I fought Micolash. And as shitty as going back will be, I really think that's what we're going to do. This is going awful. Why leave anything to chance? So, yeah, let's do that. Now, you notice there's another elevator missing. We will get that after Micolash. We will send it down here. So the same kind of thing. You die, you end up at a lamp. You can get all over this level fairly easily. But there is a lamp. There's a lamp after Micolash as well, so this will be a little bit irrelevant. So it gets chaotic and it gets harder the more you run around and die. The more you drop blood echoes, the more you don't know where everything is. I mean, fuck, dude. I just got killed by a bird dog. And you see, I didn't notice it was there. It's usually in the cage. I thought it fell and just was up in bird dog heaven. But I dropped out of the cage and was dead. The thing was just in a pecking attack. And I was stagger locked until I was dead. So this is what makes Blood Level 4 really tough. Is we are getting to the part of the late main game. And we're going to be going into the DLC. And that's the kind of shit I'm talking about. The most dumbass, silly enemies can just kill you with one of their attacks that normally doesn't do shit to you. Fucking Herald. Get out of here, Herald. Okay, so Fortify, I can do. Look at that. Boom. Blood Gem. I want to put this one. So see, we're going to 84. Now I just scroll through real quick. Make sure no blue pops out. I'm pretty certain, but you never know, right? Okay, so we've got a little bit of blood echoes. We've got a lot of frustration. Let's go kill Micolash, get the blood rock, and that kind of shit. We are now going to the very last one, the base. Holy shit. What am I at, though? 15 deaths even. 4 of those are to bosses. Twice to Rom. No, twice to Rom, twice to One Reborn, once to Shadows. 2 were intentional, and the rest were whatever fuckery's been going on. Now, Micolash is a boss I do not like. A lot of people I know really, really enjoy Micolash, and especially his dialogue. That's the one thing I hate about the fight. His voice is annoying, his howling is annoying. I don't like how you can't pick things up until his dialogue is done. You have to press X to get through it. It's repetitive. I'm not a fan. The fight itself is cool. It's a little bit of hide and seek. So, I would like to say, if Micolash does what he normally does, I will show you exactly how to find him, no running around. But, if you're watching this, you saw how the last episode went. It all started with Rom, actually. So maybe 2 episodes ago. I'm losing track of where we're at. And you saw how this one has been going. So, I expect all sorts of bullshit. So when you start the fight, move forward. Don't turn left. Go to the end of the hallway and turn right. Did I say left instead of right at that first thing not to do? Whatever. He'll be right in front of you. He's going to run up. You're not going to catch him. Don't worry about it. You want him to turn right and turn right. Perfect. Now we're going back the way we came because we're steering him to where we want him. You can chase this motherfucker around here for 15 minutes. These things will fuck you up too. I hate them. Bitch. As you can see, I literally almost died to a puppet. Good God. Okay, now he's straight ahead of us. So we're going to move forward and we're going to chase him, push him right into the room we're steering him. Now, whatever your strategy is, I kind of recommend killing these things, but you got to be careful. Because he is waiting to fucking hit you with the ramen noodle attack. There it is. And it will most likely one-shot you. So I like to keep my eye on him. He's way over there. I can kill this thing. He's not really the type of boss that's going to run up on the back of you. Okay, so strategy. You have to be ready to dodge that noodle thing. So you can't just go up to him and hit 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 him because you don't have stamina. Once you figure this out, you can mostly strafe left and right. You don't have to really dodge unless it's an emergency, but he will try to sucker punch you with it, as you can see. So 1, 2, 3, and I'm moving this way. 1, 2, 3, and I'm moving this way. Now he won't do it at times. It's weird, but he launches it fast. Okay, that's the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. One, 2, 3, and just strafe. He's being weird. R1, L1, he jumped back. Second phase is where most people die. You can get caught in first phase, for sure. But you see, I'm not even really dodging. But I'm not pushing it either. I'm not waiting till I'm out of stamina and I can't do anything. Alright, so that's first phase. It's really not the biggest deal in the world once you get the timing down. These motherfucking elusive pieces of shit. I hate you. I hate everything you stand for. Okay, so when you're done, exit that room, turn right, and go upstairs and go straight. Where's my pistol at? +8. How many bloodstone chunks do I have? 1, okay. The reason I ask is because this is a fork in the road. To continue the boss fight is up. But I want to go down here. And I don't want to be baited into a trap. So I'm going to run and try to get in front of this thing. Fuck. It's not going to work. Nope. We're going to have to let it go. You keep chasing it down the stairs, you're going to run into more of those poison-causing, crossbow-having, chain-whipping, chocolate Easter bunnies. It's not worth it. It's just a pistol. I'll get him some other way. Blood vials, this one. He's going to whip you with that chain, and you can't stagger these guys. You also don't want to get shot in the dick, so you have to do a little whoop-whoop there. Now, second phase Micolash. He is straight ahead of you, and he should run straight up. Like I said, you're not going to catch him. You might be able to hit him once or twice if you're super clever, but it's not going to work. He's going to jump through the mirror. You're going to turn around and go back the way you came. And get completely cock-blocked Oh my god, dude. Blood level 4, am I right? So now we gotta do that again. Trying to look on the bright side, though, we'll get another chance to get those bloodstone chunks, because although they're not essential, if I miss them or I never get them, big deal. It's just a pistol. I want to. And see, having all these elevators here is going to make that a little less miserable. But I'll tell you, folks, strange things are afoot on my blood level 4 today. Even Micolash going up in the corner and noodling and then doing double noodle. That was just fucking weird. I hate those puppets more than anything. They're hard to... Not more than anything. Just right now I do. They're hard to hit and they cause way too much fucking damage. Even on normal playthroughs, they really tank your HP. So let's see if he does the same thing. Sometimes you'll get lucky. He'll just turn right immediately and go into the boss room. But most times it's this. Yeah, they chase him back. I'm just going to roll because these things are fucking harder than the boss in some cases. And it's going to be a repeat. Chase him straight in. I'm going to try to kill the skeletons and hope that fuckery doesn't happen. And they have those combos that just last 47 hits. It's pretty fucking crazy. And I can't see Micolash, but I'm taking a risk here. Goddamn motherfucker. Oh, I don't know. I said at the start of this, I have one more of these in me today. I am starting to regret it. I will never say that these fights are easy on a blood level 4 because everything is tough and tricky on a blood level 4. But I've done it 4 times now, blood level 4 run. I have not once died to the one reborn, to Micolash. I did die to Rom 1 time. So, shit can happen at any moment. I'm sure someone watching this might know exactly what's going wrong, but like I said, maybe I'm tired. Fuck, I don't know. But I'm sitting here just wondering why the game is going out of its way to murder me and make me sad. Taking it personal. Hopefully he turns right. Alright. Now sometimes he'll do that first try. It's weird, but at least you got to see the way to find him if, if he doesn't. Now I felt... I'm not... You know what? I'm just going to stop complaining. Whatever. These guys will fake dead too. Where's Micolash? And that other one is coming in the room, so now we have 3. Alright. He's like, hey guys, what's going on? I heard some noise. Oh shit. Fake dead. Where's Micolash? Jesus Christ, this is the hardest boss fucking fight I've ever done in my life. So same thing. I don't need this stuff. I'm just impatient now. Which is usually a recipe for things to continue to go wrong. See, it kind of launches from his, what is that, his right hand. So if you kind of do this, if you have the room, you can usually avoid it. See? You don't need to be panic dodging all over the fucking place. Sometimes you'll have to, but you're going to have to recognize that on your own. Like, you know. Now, if you're circling the other way, you're more likely to get hit by it because it's coming from that side. Sometimes you can't circle the way you want because the wall. Alright. Let's try this again, folks. Now, maybe I can get upstairs with some lightning juice going and kill this wandering madness a little easier. The key for me is running at the right areas. I want to get in front of him. And this one is really trying to lead you down the stairs. You know, usually you start hitting them and they stop. Not that one. But now we got to deal with fuckface over here. So what I like to do is roll by him. I like to run up here, tuck in here. That's how you don't get shot by the dart. You can whoop whoop it. I already did it once. I don't think I'm going to do it again the way things are going. I wanted to hide in the corner. Okay, he's going to do the same path. I'll be damned if I'm going to fucking die to this piece of shit skeletons again. So he jumps through the mirror. We're going to go right back down, and we're going to turn right. Very simple. Now he's just below us there. And this is where people will shoot him to death or throw poison knives at him and shit. We're not going to cheese him. But what we can do is trick him. I want to show you something, and I don't know if it's going to work. The way this is going, probably not. But the whole idea is you jump down there to get him, and he runs straight ahead through that opening. And there's a big gate that closes, and you can't get to him. And you have to go find him again. What you can do is not jump off here, but just roll. Lock on him, strike. Now dodge forward. You can trap him right here. He'll never go into the room, and you can actually do the fight right here. The way things are going, I think... Fuck it. You guys better appreciate this, because that was a guaranteed death for him right there. Okay, see, that would have happened. So now you're back on this floor. All you want to do is make a left, go up some stairs. Make a left. Any guesses? Left. Up some stairs. Wow. Now go straight. That's where we just were. We have to go up another level. Don't get killed by this thing. There's the magic mirror. Turn right. Be careful, because there's no floor here. You want to go to the side. Shut the fuck up, Micolash. Okay, so he's now below us over here. See if I can get the camera to see him. Whoa. There he is. I'm going to keep my eyes on that fucker and discuss what I want to do here. Okay. The biggest thing that kills everybody in this fight is in second phase, he does a call beyond. If you don't know what a call beyond is, why don't you know what that is? He basically puts his hand above his head and summons a shooting star burst of stuff that one-shots you, guaranteed. And he loves to do it as soon as you land in the fight, so you jump down dead. You jump down dead. It's fucking annoying. If you survive that, and you're in the fight with him, and he jumps backwards. So like, let's say you're fighting him, you're in this room, and he suddenly dashes backwards way over here, he's going to do the call beyond. The trick to prevent him from doing that is to stay somewhat close to him. You don't have to stand right next to him, but you don't want to be too far, because he will do that call beyond again and again and again. There is a way to dodge it. It's a little tricky. I'm not going to talk about it here. I have a different strategy I'm going to try. Now, it is kind of hard to stay close to him because he still has the noodle attack, and he also punches you. So what'll happen is you'll be close to him, and he'll start punching you, because what the game wants you to do is go, fuck, I need to heal. And when you go backwards, you are now far away from Micolash, and he'll kill you with a call beyond. This fight can be aggravating. So this is how I try to deal with second phase. I would have guaranteed you it was going to work. After this little bit today, I don't know. I'm going to inch towards the edge. Ooh, that's close. I'm going to buff my weapon with both things. I have spun the camera myself to find him. I'm going to lock on and just drop and attack. I just canceled the call beyond. Now all we got to watch is noodles and punches and not get too far from him. See, he's going to try to punch you to get you to panic and jump backwards. Don't listen to him. Dodge forward into that. See, I almost went to the limit. I do need to heal. Shit, I might die. That was lucky. But you can see, if I didn't have that ledge there, I would have been dead. And as soon as I saw him do the call beyond, I was like, dude, this is just not my night. But apparently tucking in the corner will help. I would have died. There's no way. I wasn't ready to dodge it. I wasn't in the position to dodge it. And if any bit of that hit me, I would have died. The idea would have been to continue to stay close and not have him do that at all. So, whatever, bro. Now, to get out of here, it's still a maze. Go out this way now the gate is open. Gimme. And we're going to be doing left going upstairs, left going upstairs, the same kind of thing we did, because this literally is the same path we took the first time. Hey, now we're going straight up. This is where we just jumped down to fight it, remember? Magic mirror. There wasn't a floor there. What I skipped in the cutscene is the floor rising. Damn, this is awful, and I can't wait to finish this episode tonight and be done. Pretend this never happened. I need to learn how to edit, so I can just edit all this stuff out and look like I got everything first try. That's the ticket. So, damn. Okay, reason I went back to the dream is because I don't want to lose the blood echoes. Some of what we're doing is what can be considered a death run. We're not going to make it out alive, so I don't want to have anything that I don't want to lose. Because we are going to go get a really good gem for our pistol. We are going to go get a really, really good gem for our sock lever. If you're in Canada, Canada. How do you say that? I'm just kidding. It's called a sock lever in Canada, like we discussed in my first episode. Now, and I'm just saying dumb shit because I'm fucking tired. So, we're also going to get the blood rock. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Fuck it, I don't care. I don't really care to even think about it. Back to Mensis. This is the lamp once you defeat Micolash. Now, how do I want to do this? The way this is going, and the back and forth that is required here, is starting to get on my fucking nerves. I've had enough. So what I want to do, because, listen, there's an excellent gem to get, there's a really good gem to get, and there's a blood rock to get. Once the dog dies, I don't really give a fuck about a bird, crow, dog mix. I do care about not having stamina, though. Boop. Okay. We have to get an awesome gem down there, and that's how you get the blood rock and the gem for the pistol and a bunch of Madman's knowledge and stuff. But down there are winter lanterns, also known as brain ladies, also known as, why are those things wearing the same clothes as the doll, also known as walking death machines. There's not just the one. There's 1, 2, 3, and then 4. We have to go through all that. But there's also some good gems and some more bloodstone chunks. So I'm going to go this way first. There's our old friends, the shadows. Apparently being ninjas in the woods has gotten old. They're now ninjas on a staircase. I don't know. There are some bloodstone chunks around here. And I lost count. I'm too tired to think about it. I may be picking them up for something I can't even use them for now. I'm okay with that. I don't care. Okay, this is an important part. I'm going to kill this pig. It's disgusting. Big damage. You can see, we're pretty underleveled here. But that's the name of the game, right? Oh shit, I don't want him to charge me. 1, 2, okay. Sometimes he'll do a third one. What the fuck? 1, 2. You'll always know if he does the third one because he does like a rearing up. Hey pig, go fuck yourself. Okay, so up ahead, above my head is a nourishing gem, which I want. Over there I think is 2 cold bloods. I'm okay if I don't get it. But this is where we might die, because there's 2 big-ass pigs that are going to notice you and come running. As long as I have the gem, I don't give a fuck. Alright, we're going to keep running through the level. We survived that, at least for now. Cutting back this way. Wonder... Oh, look at him. Gross. Anyways. Easter Bunny. Now, seriously, plan on losing your blood echoes. So, getting the nourishing gem and running from the pigs, I usually die. That's the first time I've gone to the other side and hid in the corner. I might do that from now on. I don't know. And then getting the blood rock, for sure plan on dying. +8. Yeah, dude. I don't need any, right? No, I don't need any at all. Okay, no more of that. So I don't need to kill these shadows. There is another bloodstone chunk in there. I think you saw it at the corner of the screen. If not, it's in there. But there's 2 shadows of Yharnam. If that wasn't bad enough, there's 14 shadows of Yharnam over here. Oh, and they're all on the stairs, which makes it the hardest part. So we're going to have to hang back here for a second. Generally, they're not on the stairs. I just make sure I have full stamina when I reach the top of these stairs so I can run past them and not run out of stamina. The game has other plans today. And there's our old friend, the bride. The wet nurse is just right there. We're not doing that yet. We are unlocking the last elevator, and I will show you where that takes us. It is very good, because now we don't have to do any of that. Does it look familiar yet? Micolash, we just came from right there. So this is where we're going to go get awesome gems, more Madman's Knowledge, and a blood rock. Look underneath me. There's a hole in that window. You have to time this right, but you're jumping out. Okay. So what I want to do is put on a sedative, and I still have the frenzy rune on, correct? Yes. Glad I didn't take that off. This should buy us some time. Now here's a dilemma. These winter lanterns are really hard to kill on a blood level 4. And they will grab a hold of you and you will die. Because even if the physical damage they do to you doesn't kill you, your frenzy meter will build because they pretty much give you a bear hug and suck on your head for a while. But they can drop cursed gems, which can up your damage, but they're also going to have a negative side effect. Like, you might get damage up 15 points, higher than you can with the gems we currently have. That's awesome. But the negative effect is going to be the durability of your weapon is down 60%. That's the nature of cursed gems. So I'm not going to kill them. I don't give a fuck. There's 2 here. I want to split them apart. I want that one to be over there because I am going to run, pick this up, and roll. We're still alive. We're still alive. This is why the frenzy meter will save our life. Or the frenzy rune. Because we would have been long frenzied if we didn't have that on. Jesus Christ. I'm starting to think everything here wants to kill me. I'm surprised we didn't die. That's about as best as you can hope that can go. Definitely hit this lever because you can't get the blood rock without it. Well, you can. It's just going to kill you a whole bunch. So now, holes in the floor, we jump in them. And we roll because we have one more of those assholes over there. She's guarding an arcane tool. I don't want anything to do with it. And the brain is actually in that tower. So now that we dropped it, we can collect this stuff freely. I believe that's a gem I don't want. It's an arcane gem. I'm skipping it. But see, a lot of this is great ones. Wisdom. We got the gem by the 2 winter lanterns. We just rolled for our life and somehow got out of there alive. And you're going to see the difference that makes. And this is going to be the pistol gem. Yeah, but, buddy. So we're going back up here. If you don't believe me, this is going to be an arcane gem. See? Now, the blood rock is below where the brain was. You can see it over there, but there's a giant fucking hole in the middle. So you can jump on the right side where I am, or the left side where but this is what you want to do. Go at an angle. You don't have to roll. You're going to die anyway, or take damage anyway. Blood rock. And we didn't lose any of our blood echoes because we're King Kong with our Bloodborne ding dong. Whatever that means, right? So we are pretty much at the end of what is required. There's one last boss in this area. That's the wet nurse. Then we can go back to the dream and submit our life to Gehrman, and we're done with the game. But we are not doing that. As of right now, we will officially have a +10 weapon with the best gems in the game in my opinion. Possibly maybe get a little bit better ones later, but it's not a guarantee. And I'll explain that when we get there. It's in the DLC. Don't even think about it right now. So, we can actually go and fight optional bosses as well now. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to fight the Wet Nurse. We're going to get that done. That will give us the second umbilical cord that we need. When we come back to the dream after that, we'll go back to Iosefkas clinic with that enemy hunter who is no longer hostile, and I'll show you how that works. And from there, we're going to one by one through the optional bosses that are left in the main game. We're going to get it all done before I go to the DLC. Which one is the nourishing? Yeah, put it here, it goes up. And watch the difference here. See that? 89 to 115. Pretty good. Let's do a quick pass. Make sure I don't have any blue sticking out. And we got a better pistol gem. Look at that, plus 35. Blood attack up 21. So we're getting about as strong as you can get with the main game gems, absolutely. We have one last step, and it is to plus 9 our weapon, and it'll put us at 121 damage. I'm not an expert, but I have gone through this a few times, and as far as I know, that's as max you can get without one of those cursed gems, which are random drops anyway. I can also do the pistol one more time, and I'm honestly tired of having the cane in my hand. I'm afraid that I'm going to accidentally upgrade it, and I don't want to. So it's going in... It's going to get sold. Fuck it. Sell. Buy. Sell. So you can sell this. These are the ones I picked up in the Upper Cathedral Ward. Look, it's 30,000. I don't really need to do that right now, but it's cool to have. And I never sold the doll set either. That's another 35. Micolash's helmet gets you a little bit. So if you do it right, you can have plenty of money to finish a Blood level 4. It's not that hard. You just have to think forward a little bit. I think I'm alright with that. I'm doing just fine, dude. Like, I don't even want to spend money, but I just don't want to lose them. Okay, so better pistol gem, plus 10 weapon, best gems in the game, max damage numbers as far as physical attack that I'm aware of. Going to the wrong tombstone. Since I'm tired and this is going horrible, let's go fight the Wet Nurse, and we'll be done with that area. Now, Wet Nurse is not really a hard boss. It's kind of weird because for it to be the final... Well, not the final boss. Gehrman is the final boss in the main game, but you know what I mean? It's like the second to last boss. It's actually a little underwhelming as far as the order of it. Been here, the way this is going, this might be literally the hardest boss. Out here from the Micolash lamp, this is just what we did last time. Right up the stairs, that's where we jumped out of the elevator. This is the one we unlocked. This is why we went around in a big circle and came back this way. I'm on the wrong side of the elevator. I want to send it back down. Now, keep this in mind. When I was in stealing the birthday party invitation, we got this from killing the blue alien. If you happen to use that in your playthrough in an emergency or something, you can get another one here. But you can only have one at a time. I can't pick it up. I'm going to leave it there. Kill Bill, Bloody Bride, bullshit. We're going to the Wet Nurse. Now, the Wet Nurse, like I said, isn't a hard boss, but it's Blood level 4, can kill you in 5 seconds. For no reason. Sometimes it just takes one thing of getting hit. The big thing with the Wet Nurse is the dodge timing. I mean, that's the same for anything. Don't get hit by the attacks, learn how to dodge them. I get it. It's not very specific. But there's no way I could tell anybody in any of these fights, like, come in here, count to 3, move left. Like, dude, it just doesn't work that way. So much of it's muscle memory. You're going to have to get in here and experience it yourself, especially on a Blood level 4, and fine-tune it for yourself. She has a series of blade swipe attacks left and right. You can time dodge those underneath them. There's a specific one I don't want to be near her. I'm going to be back away from her. The overall strategy, no matter what, is to dodge her attacks around to each side, whatever you do, and I'm going to try to attack her directly from behind. Like, hit her in the spine, dead center. This is her back, I'm right here hitting her. If you're off to the side, you can get caught by her fan blades of doom, either side. The biggest thing in this fight is Nightmare phase. At some point, she will lift her head up towards the sky, and it'll all go dark, and a bunch of her will be all over the arena, and they have stretchy arms and stuff. It's crazy, and you really shouldn't be trying to fight any of them in that stage, the real one or the fake ones. There's two things you can do with that. Number one, when Nightmare phase happens, just run to the edge of the arena and literally do laps around the far edge. Occasionally, you will run into one of them, and you'll have to do boop, boop, boop. No big deal. A little more rare is she'll call Nightmare phase when she's on one of these edges of the arena. So every lap you do, you're going to run into the real one, and you can get killed. You're not going to have the stamina to continuously run in circles. I just hold run down, let it burn out, let it rebuild, let it burn out, let it rebuild. Sometimes you get hit, sometimes you don't get hit at all, sometimes it's awful. It's the best thing that I know how to do. Running through the middle, trying to continue the fight, bad idea. And there's also a way you can cancel Nightmare phase. It's pretty interesting, but then you don't have to deal with it at all. The way you do that is you fight her locked on, like I recommend that. I don't know how you do it, but you have to be locked on for this to work. And as soon as she goes for Nightmare phase, I dodge to the left or the right, either one, continuously. You only have to do it twice, but it has to be at the right time, so I just, as soon as I see it, I dodge left until I know if it worked or didn't. I dodge far more than 2 times, and I'm careful to press left, left, not back left. There's a difference. Believe that. So let's go. Let's try to cram this in this video and get it done. Hi, wet nurse. You don't have a face. Your hands are lawnmowers. You're weird. So let's go. So you dodge around, go straight in at her spine if possible. You're not going to get more than really 2 hits. Dodge timing is key. 1, 2, and she'll reset. Go back. 1, 2. R1, L1, maybe one more, because that's a slow recovery. Lawnmower attack, dodge around, dodge back in. 1, 2. And when she bows her head... Oh, I thought she was disappearing. She has 2 things. She will bow her head and disappear, and if she lifts her head, it's nightmare time. Gotta move. So I'm going to try to step this up a little bit. Okay, watch. Okay, I didn't cancel it. No big deal. So we'll go to the edge, and we'll die. That was the real one. She lunged at me. Well, figures the way this shit is going tonight, but that's fine. You know, we will give it another shot. I just hope I can fit it in this video. And this is one of those things, you know, wet nurse, easy. Today, well, it's kind of hard to say. It's not like that was really hard. I just suddenly died. What I'm unsure about canceling Nightmare phase is when I'm in a position like that, I don't know if you recognized it, I'm really close to her, so I'm kind of dodging around her as I move. That seemed a little odd to me. I think what I want to do is be further away from her and just literally dodge to the side, but I don't know, maybe I'm making things up as far as why it didn't work. What do I know? It doesn't always work. I don't always get it right. Sometimes I'm too slow to react. The times that I feel like I'm too close and it's a little off, that's part of it too. So I'm going to buff my stuff. I want to finish this fight in this video, so normally I wouldn't be buffing here. Just saving them, because you don't need them. Sometimes you'll get her with the last one on the way out. Dodge around, dodge in. R1, L1. Got clipped. You won't die, just don't get clipped a whole bunch like that, because she changes direction, so you're suddenly not behind her like you were a second ago, you see? And know when to not be in there. She likes that lawnmower thing. She likes to spin. I got her 3 there. This one will kill you, and it's deceptive, because she just did it once. But if you're near her, she'll do it twice. If she hits you, she'll do it 3 times. So she's trying to bait me. So you see it, and you go, oh, I need to dodge twice. No. It can be up to 3 times. It's just one of those things, like, she'll do it until you're dead. Now the range on this is really far. Give it more than you think. I'm trying to bait Nightmare Phase even though we're at a time crunch here so I can hopefully show you. Alright, she's not doing it. Oh, the range on that is also far. Farther than I thought even. Okay, bows her head, she's gonna disappear. Just find her, it's no big deal. Sometimes she will spawn right next to you, it's kind of funny. It's like, oh shit. Try to get her one more on the way out, got it. Lawnmower, just keep a wide circle shape, because, dude, I'm telling you, it's way further than you think. Let's try it here. Come on, bitch. My pellet's wasting. Alright, she's not going to cooperate. I'd like to cancel it on here to show you. Here we go. Nightmare or nah? That was way too slow there. Damn. You can see it's kind of tough to stay directly behind her. It's kind of funny. Dodge underneath. R1, L1. No big deal. Trying to hang back and get Nightmare Phase. To show you I'm not fucking crazy. Might be able to sneak something. Parry her. Just kidding. So it's pretty funny that the strategy I told you to survive Nightmare Phase didn't work, and it didn't work immediately. But, I mean, I don't know of a better one. What happened there is actually rare, but that's the way this night has been going, my friends. Dot underneath. 1, 2. Another disappearing act. Got her. Now, I have staggered the Wet Nurse on, like, other playthroughs with chalice gems and fucking strong-ass weapons, or even throwing a cursed brew at her can stagger her sometimes. That was pretty cool when that happened. I was like, what? I didn't know that could happen. Alright, it's a time game now. We're literally stalling so I can hopefully show you what I'm talking about with Nightmare Phase, but... See? Bows her head very dramatically. She's going to disappear and reappear. If her head goes up, it's Nightmare Phase. She's an angel of death. Here we go. Nope, she keeps fooling me. Well, we'll see what happens first. If we run out of fucking time, or she does what we want her to do. Isn't that funny? If you didn't want her to do it, she'd probably do it 30 times by now. Maybe she just doesn't want me to show you. Or maybe I didn't do something with the elevator I should have done. 1. See, it's 1 when it's not near you. This has got to be the most boring Wet Nurse fight ever. 2. It'll be 3, trust me. See the damage though, you know what I'm saying? Alright, this is fucking getting annoying. What the fuck? I do have other clips on this channel. See, I'm not crazy. Like I said, you just have to dodge twice at a specific time. I don't want to worry about the time. I fucking dodge 200 and twice times, just making sure I'm pressing directly the direction I'm going. Because you can kind of strafe and go back left and back right. Oh shit, that's close. If I died to Wet Nurse now, shit. And go. It's just about learning the timing. Yeah, fucking asshole. Fuck the Wet Nurse. My face itchy. She made my face itchy. But yeah, that's how you cancel Nightmare Phase. Unfortunately, I didn't get in how I survived Nightmare Phase. Whether you consider me a snake oil salesman at this point, like I say, someone who's telling you bullshit, trying to sell you lies, that's fine. But try it out. I mean, I'm not making it up. It usually works. It's just the way this night is going. The thing that most rarely happened the first time. So as you can see, we got the last lady part. And this will trigger the end game type stuff in the main game. We are not going to fight Gehrman or the Moon Presence until the very end, even after the DLC, because once you defeat them, it cycles into new game. So real quick, we're going back to the first floor sick room. It's where it all started. And this is why we opened that door and that gate when we snuck in the back way, one of our many trips through the Forbidden Woods, detour style. We're going to get that enemy hunter to get the last umbilical cord. We don't need to do a prostitute storyline. We don't have to do none of that. Like I said, if you don't engage with this enemy hunter, after ROM, you can come back here. You see, the door's closed again, so that's fine. I don't know why. Half the time it's open, half the time it's not. Maybe it depends on when you come here and open it. I fucking can't remember, and I can't be bothered to Google it. So this is why we open the gate, you see? Otherwise we'd have to go back through the Forbidden Woods, back through the back way, Poison Swamp, bullshit, second longest ladder in the world. Dude, no way. So that's why I open that gate as a safeguard, because I don't fully understand why that door is open sometimes and not others. I'm assuming it has to do with the time that I do what I do. Every time I'm in game, I go, man, I'm gonna Google that. Every time I'm not in game, I don't give a fuck. Who cares? It's not hard to get either way. So however you want to do it, do your thing. So now we can go in here and not have to be murdered. Do up the stairs, and she should be sitting on a table being a fucking weirdo. You see, you can talk to her if you want. I don't care. One shot, everything kills her. It doesn't matter what you kill her with. No patience to run back even that short distance to the lamp. Fuck it, my friends. So now we have all three of the umbilical cords. I personally don't eat them until right before I fight Gehrman, because I'm always confused. If I eat them now, then we go do all the optional bosses, then we go to the DLC, then we come back to fight Gehrman and they're not in my inventory, I'm going to question if I ate them on this playthrough or another one. I'm going to be confused. That's just me. Do what you want. It can be beneficial if you're running out of supplies, but you shouldn't be running out of supplies at this point. But each one of those that you eat is going to give you 3 insight. So that's 9. But I don't do it for that. So, we are done with this episode. The next one will be starting optional bosses. We are going to finish everything in the main game with our plus 10 weapon before we move on to the DLC. I will see you guys later. I'm glad we're done. Fuck this.